Today, I want to share with you some signs that your twin flame misses you. These signs will apply to you whether you are in the same room as your twin flame or whether you are hundreds of miles apart. During that phase of the twin flame journey, we often refer to as separation. The reason you can interpret these signs, no matter how physically apart you are from your twin flame, is because twin flames are actually connecting through the fifth dimension, through the 5D. This is where all of their energetic exchanging takes place. Twin flames, if you're new to my channel, I want to give a quick rundown on why these signs are so powerful and why you can trust them, how they work. Essentially, you and your twin flame are unbreakably and eternally connected. This connection has sometimes even been envisioned, illustrated as a silver cord running from your heart to the heart of your twin flame. This heart center, this heart chakra on the body, is the area of the body that stores most of our emotions within our relationships. Most emotional energy is radiating from the heart center. So when we talk about longing for someone, being in love with someone, thinking about someone in a romantic sense, all of this energy is coming directly from the heart chakra. For twin flames, this means you are especially capable of picking up on this emotional heart energy coming from your twin flame, even across the distance. Energy knows no physical distance or bounds. You will feel this as much if you are in the same city or the same room as your twin flame, as you will if there are 1,000 miles between you. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. So what are some signs your twin flame misses you? When your twin flame misses you and they're longing for you in a kind of sad way, this will manifest itself as very specific signs and symptoms that will penetrate your day-to-day life. They will start showing up everywhere you go, and it would be impossible not to notice them. Sign number one that your twin flame misses you is that you randomly get overwhelmed with sadness out of nowhere. This could even be very distracting during your day if you are someone who is trying to work in a corporate career, if you are grocery shopping, if you're taking care of your family, your kids, whatever you're doing. You may suddenly feel an emotional transference of energy from your twin flame in the form of them missing you that is so powerful it feels as though it is knocking you over with sadness. And you can know that this is coming from your twin flame, especially if it hits you completely out of the blue. You may have not been actively thinking about them or wondering about them. You may have not been missing them, particularly in that moment or that day, but when they are missing you in a very strong way, it is directly transferred to you through the heart chakra, and it will hit you energetically like a wave of sadness, deep sadness. You may even be so overwhelmed by grief, like this very deep level soul grief, that you may want to start crying in the middle of the day. And sometimes you may not know where this is coming from, but it's coming from your twin flame, this person you are so deeply energetically bonded to that you're capable of sensing one another's emotions through the heart chakra in the moment. Which brings me to the second sign your twin flame misses you, which is you will experience very specific heart sensations. I often talk about the heart connection between twin flames because it is through the heart chakra that twin flames are predominantly exchanging this energetic information. However, of course, it does happen through all the chakra centers, through the entire energy body. It just predominantly takes place through the heart. This means that if your twin flame's heart is aching for you, in that metaphorical way we say that, you will actually feel this tug on your own heart through certain physical heart sensations. When your twin flame misses you, you may feel as if your heart is aching, like there is an empty cavity or a space where your heart should be. And again, this can come completely suddenly out of the blue as you're going about your day with no obvious trigger. And when it happens, you can be very sure it's from your twin flame, especially if you see their face in your mind or you happen to think of them in the same moment as experiencing this physical heart aching. You may also feel as if your heart is being pulled. This could happen even when you're laying in bed, where you feel as if your heart's being pulled a little bit against your chest. This can be a sign of your twin flame missing you. And because of that sad, longing energy they are radiating toward you, you are feeling your energy body literally pulled to them. And I often talk about this happening across the room or even when we are right next to our twin flame. But this can actually happen from 1,000 miles away. You could be lying in bed about to fall asleep and feel as though your heart is just longing, like physically being pulled to them, to wherever they are in the universe. Another heart sensation you can experience when your twin flame misses you is a feeling as though your heart is breaking open. I truly believe that these twin flame love signs and symptoms are where we derive a lot of our common words that we use to describe romance and pain within our romantic relationships. I believe many of them have an origin in the ultimate form of love relationship, these twin flame relationships. For example, the word heartbreak. For twin flames, this isn't just a word, and it's not just a metaphorical idea. When your heart is breaking for your twin flame, or your twin flame's heart is breaking for you when they are missing you, it will feel quite literally as though your heart is breaking wide open. I mean, just breaking open, welling up with emotion, and particularly in this case, a sad emotion, a kind of grief, a longing for your twin flame wherever they are. The third sign that your twin flame is missing you is that you find yourself reaching for the phone to text or call them without even realizing what you're doing. In a way, it's as though your twin flame momentarily possesses your body and moves your hand to your phone, goes to their name in the contacts, and is about to text them. This is an example of your twin flame's energy quite literally moving you. You are being physically moved by their energy in unconscious ways. Because your twin flame misses you so desperately and is very clearly envisioning and daydreaming about you texting them or seeing your name light up on their phone or having a phone call with you, you may be just going about your day, not even actively thinking about them, and you may find yourself reaching for your phone as if you're about to text or call them. You may, in fact, just barely stop yourself. I find that within the twin flame relationship, in many different ways, we find ourselves almost doing or saying things to one another accidentally. Sometimes this is a result of our authentic self, what we truly want to say, just breaking through irresistibly because we are so deeply connecting with this person that we just can't help but do or say that thing. It is magnetically pulled out of us through this twin flame magnetizing energy. But in other cases, I find that sometimes these accidental things we say or do when it comes to our twin flame are actually a result of this energetic merge that can happen between us even at a distance, where our senses, the lines between us, what we are experiencing versus what they are experiencing, become so blurred and melded together that we can quite literally be moved to take actions that they are just imagining or longing for us to take, because again, we are so connected. This could also be the case if you've ever found yourself accidentally sharing something with your twin flame you didn't mean to share, or accidentally telling them you love them, or feeling a sudden urge to kiss them or to reach for their hand. Again, sometimes the lines between us are so blurred, we just get pulled into these states of seemingly spontaneous action that almost feels irresistible to us. The fourth sign that your twin flame misses you is that you start missing them to a more intense degree than you were before. And I say more intense because it's all relative when it comes to these signs. Of course, this is one of the trickier signs to interpret, because when it comes to twin flames, we so often find ourselves asking, is this coming from me or is this coming from my twin flame? Because our emotions and thoughts are so constantly exchanged and merged that sometimes it can be difficult to tell whether we are psychically, through this twin flame energetic bond, picking up on something our twin is thinking or feeling, or whether it's coming from within. And our ego has a field day at these times. It loves to question the signs and symptoms and tell us that we're just going crazy or we're just imagining it. But I can tell you that if you suddenly feel as though there is an onset of more intense desiring for your twin flame that has no obvious triggers, so you weren't actively intensifying this longing or sadness about them, maybe you were even trying to distract yourself or go about your life, still of course missing them, because it would be impossible for twin flames separated not to miss one another. But if your twin flame is intensifying their feelings of missing you by thinking about you more frequently, by really seriously considering texting or calling you, or making some kind of offer or apology to you, reaching out in some way, when they are really moving into this "I'm about to take action on missing this person" kind of mindset, you will feel a sudden intensification of your own longing for them, which again will seem to happen completely randomly. And finally, the last sign that your twin flame is missing you is that the signs and synchronicities are intensifying about them. The reason that this happens is because whenever your twin flame is intensifying their thoughts and feelings about you, or you are doing this about them, what you are actually doing on an energetic level is intensifying this energy bond between the two of you through these thoughts. Remember, thoughts, emotions are all forms of energy. So when your twin flame is directing heavily these very emotionalized, meaning very energetically momentous and powerful thoughts toward you, they are strengthening their bond with you. And as a result, this strengthened bond will cause many new or intensified synchronicities to occur in your day-to-day life, even in your twin flame's absence. So this could be seeing their name more frequently, seeing those repeating numbers that were already significant to you, but now seeing them even more than you used to, having very intense dreams about them, which could even be another sign. But if your twin flame is missing you, especially at night, this is kind of a bonus sign, but you will probably almost definitely find yourself experiencing more dreams about them than usual. And you can tell these dreams are a result of your twin flame specifically feeling sad about you or grieving you or missing you. Because when this undertone of sadness is there, that is what you will feel when you awaken. So if you wake up from a dream about your twin flame that was seemingly happy, but oddly you feel sad or you feel like you're longing for them, This can be an echo of what your twin flame is feeling for you, their energy of missing you. Like I said, this is all about energy. When it comes to twin flames, we're always speaking in terms of this unbreakable energetic bond between us, which, like I said, it's eternal. You can weaken it and you can strengthen it, but you cannot break it, and your twin flame cannot break it. That is why it will feel as though it is haunting you sometimes. If you've ever tried to release your twin flame, to let them go, to cut ties, you know that whenever you try to do this, you feel as though their presence is seemingly stalking you, even if they are miles away. This is because of this bond, this unbreakable bond. If you would like to strengthen this bond, because the stronger it gets, the more magnetic it becomes, and the goal through twin flame healing is actually to strengthen this bond to the point where it becomes so magnetic that we are drawn together with our twin flame in a harmonious physical union, a sustainable union because of the increasing magnetism between us. The thing that gets in the way of this, that slows the energy and therefore weakens this bond with our twin flame, are the blockages and barriers within our own subconscious mind, and therefore manifesting in our energy field. And I say within our own mind, in our own energy, because naturally when I say that, that means that they are in our twin flame's energy as well. Our twin flame is our perfect mirror, but the reason I focus on the fact that they are also our blockages and barriers is because this is the portal to twin flame healing. When we understand our twin flame as our perfect energetic mirror, we now reclaim our power because we are now capable of introspecting, looking within, healing the unconscious, meaning subconscious mind, blockages and barriers, the things that are energetically preventing this flow of energy to move quickly enough to strengthen this bond between us and our twin, and therefore to magnetize us together into union. I have created a 7-chakra twin flame clearing subliminal. This is so powerful for clearing away these blockages because, like I said, they are being stored in the energy. And the energy is a reflection of the subconscious mind, those thoughts that are so stuck within the unconscious parts of our brain, we're no longer aware that we're thinking them. If you'd like to reprogram your own mind, magnetize your energy field for your twin flame connection by strengthening this bond between you and releasing your internal blockages and barriers that are preventing union, you can explore more about this subliminal meditation in the pinned comment of this video and the description box. You can try it out completely free when you create an account on my website, Sound and Soulful. So I hope this video was helpful or possibly even uplifting to you, especially if you are currently going through that very painful time of separation, that time in which your twin flame feels very absent. I want you to know that although they may feel absent at times, this is always just your ego perceiving separation. This separation is an illusion because your twin flame is with you and within you, and you are with and within them at every moment of your existence, prior to meeting, after meeting, and even now during this time of possible physical separation. Do let me know in the comments what's going on right now with your twin flame connection, or have you experienced any of these signs that your twin flame is missing you? Remember, you can experience these even in the room with your twin flame if they feel like they aren't connecting with you as much as they'd like to, in their absence, even if you're in a relationship, or of course, even if you aren't speaking at all. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel, join our community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again in the next podcast.